Cole Palmer sends Kobbie Mainoo cryptic 3-word message after Manchester United request denied. After Kobbie Mainoo's request to leave Manchester United on loan was rejected, Chelsea midfielder Cole Palmer has responded to a post the midfielder uploaded to his Instagram page. Chelsea midfielder Cole Palmer has sent a cryptic message to Kobbie Mainoo after his request to leave Manchester United on loan was denied. Frustrated by his lack of opportunities, Mainoo, 20, reportedly asked to leave Old Trafford on a temporary basis in the closing days of the summer transfer window. After United's 1-1 draw away to Fulham, which marked the second consecutive Premier League game where Mainoo was an unused substitute, Amorim said the midfielder is directly competing with Bruno Fernandes for a place in the starting 11. Things got worse for the young Englishman when he started in United's humiliating League Cup second-round exit to Grimsby Town. Chelsea have previously been linked with him, but the Blues made no approach this summer. The midfielder recently uploaded a picture of himself carrying out his own training sessions during the international break, as well as a cryptic picture of the scene from hit movie Whiplash, where main character Andrew punched a hole in his drum kit, suggesting he is growing restless at his current situation. Palmer, who is also absent from England's squad due to a groin injury he picked up before Chelsea's 5-1 away victory over West Ham United, then responded with his own suggestive message in the comment section of Mainoo's post. The ex-Manchester City midfielder wrote, "3 my boy," along with a love heart emoji. Some interpreted this to mean Mainoo should look for an exit from Old Trafford, although what Palmer ultimately meant remains the subject of conjecture. Last summer, Mainoo started all but 2 of England's matches to the Euro 2024 final, including the final itself. Despite the likes of Jude Bellingham, Adam Wharton, Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka and Phil Foden either being ruled out through injury or not selected, Tuchel chose not to call up Mainoo. Similarly to his challenge at Old Trafford, the young midfielder has a difficult task ahead of him when it comes to forcing his way into Tuchel's plans. The intense personal training sessions in the gym and on the training field could earn him a start in United's huge clash against Manchester City after the break. With Amorim insistent on deploying his 3-4-3 formation, Mainoo has to either displace Fernandes or Casemiro, a player the United boss has relied upon since his move to Old Trafford. It's a tall order for the United Academy star, as Fernandes is United's captain and, arguably, the club's best player of the last 5 years, while Casemiro is a specialised, deep-holding midfielder. Explaining why Mainoo did not get on against Fulham, Amorim said Mainoo is fighting for his position with Bruno. "I changed to midfielder. I left Mason Mount there because we wanted to score a goal, and when I changed, I felt the team needed one holding midfielder, so he needs to fight for his position. At the moment, he is fighting in training with Bruno for the position." In the Red Devils' narrow 3-2 home victory over Burnley, Amorim opted to deploy Mainoo ahead of Ugarte, suggesting the youngster has moved one step close to the United boss's thoughts. He boasts 10 international caps for England, having made his debut in the 1-0 home loss to Brazil in March 2024. Alejandro Garnacho's Chelsea teammate delivers telling message after first training session. After Alejandro Garnacho's move to Chelsea was completed on transfer deadline day, the Argentine was sent a firm message by one of his new teammates. Alejandro Garnacho's new Chelsea teammate Wesley Fofana has dropped a hint about what to expect in West London. Garnacho, 21, joined the Blues from Manchester United on transfer deadline day in a deal worth £40 million. The South American has been getting up to speed with Enzo Maresca's side in his first training sessions with the club. In a video uploaded to social media, Garnacho could be seen being worked hard in his first training session. This may not be too surprising as the winger spent the entire pre-season training on his own at the Red Devils after being sent out to United's so-called bomb squad of players who were banished from the first team. There was no sympathy for Garnacho in West London, as could be seen in Fofana's cutting response to him. During his first training session, Garnacho could be seen struggling for breath as he was put through his paces. The start of the clip shows him sitting down on the floor with his feet stretched out as a Chelsea coach says, "Take a stretch, have a breather, take your time." The next clip showed the United Academy graduate before he went on to shake his head, saying, "I can't move my legs now, man." That sprint in the last one. Watching his new teammate struggle for breath, Fofana, who has had more than his fair share of injury problems at Stamford Bridge, said, "Welcome to Chelsea Football Club, eh?" The Frenchman's short but serious message highlighted to Garnacho he will need to work extremely hard every day in training if he is going to thrive in West London. He faces serious competition for places with the Blues, as he will be up against £52 million summer signing Jamie Gittins, the dynamic Pedro Neto, and Brazilian superstar Estevão Willian, with Cole Palmer also primarily starring as a number 10 and centre forwards Liam Delap and João Pedro impressing while on the pitch with each other. Garnacho may also find himself in competition with the latter. He will have the international break to get up to speed in the capital, as Argentina chose not to call him up for their clashes against Venezuela and Ecuador. He arrives at a bustling Stamford Bridge, which has seen the Blues start the Premier League campaign in positive fashion. A nervous 0-0 draw was followed by a 5-1 away demolition of West Ham, before the Blues edged their way past local rivals Fulham at Stamford Bridge. The forward could make his debut when Chelsea travelled to Brentford in their first match after the international break. Garnacho was also included in Chelsea's squad for the Champions League, which could see him face off against Bayern Munich in their first Champions League match league clash since the 2022-23 campaign. He will then be champing at the bit for the Blues' next Premier League clash, which will be a first return to Old Trafford and a reunion with United boss Ruben Amorim. Raheem Sterling fronts new three-man Chelsea bomb squad as £325,000 a week. Star-set stance, Chelsea couldn't find a buyer for Raheem Sterling before the summer transfer window closed on Monday, leaving the ex-Liverpool and Manchester City star to continue his exile. Raheem Sterling is fronting a new three-man bomb squad at Chelsea, who continue to pay him £325,000 per week amid his exile. Sterling, 30, has been cast aside by Blues boss Enzo Maresca, who made it clear that he wasn't part of his plans at Stamford Bridge more than a year ago. The experienced forward was rescued from the cold by Arsenal, who signed him on loan for the duration of last season. After a disappointing spell, Arsenal didn't elect to sign Sterling permanently, forcing him to go back across London, where he isn't wanted. His situation didn't change over the summer, being omitted from Maresca's squad for the Club World Cup and not featuring in their pre-season friendlies. Instead, Sterling has been training away from Chelsea's first team in what's become known as their bomb squad. Most of the Blues' unwanted stars managed to secure moves away before the summer transfer window closed on Monday. But Sterling, centre-back Axel Disasi and striker David Dartro Fofana are still on the books. Stripped of luxury, the bomb squad have their own changing room, are made to use a separate toilet and can't eat with first-team players. But Sterling and his teammates are being paid handsomely to put up with the isolation. With 2 years left on his £325,000 a week contract, as per BBC Sport, the 82-time England international is due a further £30 million in wages from the Blues.